Hello everybody, my name is Lars von Tienen. I want to give you a short preview on the Wave59 Power User Conference, which is taking place next month in February the 22nd to 23rd in London. So we are 4 speakers here on this conference, so I'm only one out of 4 speakers on these 2 days. But to give you an idea of what you can expect and what I will show you up, I just will talk to you in the next 5 minutes to give you a short overview what's my subject on this conference. So the topic I will speak about is the subject from time is cyclical, not linear. So this statement is very important, and my whole presentation and knowledge is surrounding these subject here. So if you review the thinking of time and go back in history, so the distance history and the cultures from history, the thinking about time was cyclical. And just during the last cultural shifts in our Western modern culture, which has established only during the last 100 years, we moved towards the thinking that time is linear. So, but no one questions this today. So it's a matter of fact, time has to be linear. So I want to question this. Why has time to be linear? Perhaps time is cyclical, which was the ancient thinking of major cultures like the Mayas, the Greeks, and some other cultures in the past. Perhaps we have lost something. We have lost the view on the thinking that time is not linear. So, and time is not linear, perhaps it's following a cyclical path, then this will have global implications. So, and just if you review just some quotes from some persons we all know about, from Einstein, or just from the Bible, or just other philosophists, there's a lot of controversial discussion on the different thinking of times. But if we now move to the area of technical analysis, which is placed for the stock market, as we look at the stock market and the stock market moved, everything is plotted in terms of time is linear. So we have a start, we have an end, we have one bar after each other, and each calculation for indicators or whatsoever is based on the printing in terms of linear time. And I will take the picture other way around. So I will just focus on not thinking in linear terms. I want to think in cyclical terms, which had a lot of history in it. Just to make sure that you get the right setting, I'm not talking about cycles in the linear timescale. So my main work, which you're perhaps familiar with, is based on using cycles in the domain of linear time. So you can place cycles on the chart, aligning lows, highs, and if you have the right cycle length, you will look for the next top and low. So, but this is cycles in the domain of linear time thinking. So this is most of my work, what you find in the public area. If you move to the domain that time is cyclical, this is not the same as plotting cycles in the linear time domain. So it's a different thinking of using cycles. So you have to shift towards time is cyclical, and then complete new approaches will come to the surface. So my statement, and I will prove and go over this with you in the conference, is that technical analysis in the current world is based on the modern thinking of linear time. That's the way we do it today, and every charting and stock market analysis is based on. My proposal and mind-provoking thesis here is, this is the biggest vital error in the domain of technical analysis. But no one is questioning it. So it seems like no one is questioning, is it correct that we plot the stock market movements in the linear time domain? I don't see anyone questioning it. So I will do it, and I I will do it with you because the results are outstanding if you know how to move towards the cyclical thinking of time. So the reason for this is, so if in general the basic assumption for the concept of time in the technical analysis is already wrong, no mathematical super algorithm will solve the problem. So and this is what we see today. Everybody wants to tweak and crunch and optimize indicators with whatsoever sophisticated high supercomputer, high frequency algorithms, with genetic optimization, artificial intelligence, and whatever we have out there from the field of signal analysis to just solve the problem or to come to profitable trading systems. But in the end, if the basic assumption of how we plot data in the time series of stock market data, if this is wrong, then you can apply whatever you want for supercomputers. You will never get a solution which you will be happy with. So, and today everybody wants to find the new super algorithm out there which comes to a profitable trading system. But I will question not the algorithm. I want to question that the way how we plot stock markets movements in the way of linear thinking of time is wrong in general. So, and you have to shift long before you apply mathematical algorithms or just technical analysis. So I want to go back to the idea, why do we plot stock markets movement in things of linear time? And yeah, what is about if you think in cyclical terms of time. So if you shift your mind towards the thinking of that time is cyclical, then for sure it's the basic of cycles, then time will repeat. So the beauty of cyclic time is that she repeats. So and this means by looking at what is happening today, we can understand what will happen tomorrow. And at the same time, we have understood the past. So if you find a way to use the concept of cyclic time to apply to the stock market, then you will know today, the day before and the next day what will happen. So it's not a way of technical analysis how it works today. We have to find a way to apply this cyclic approach on the charting and technical analysis away. And this is what I want to show you. So my basic concept, what I will show you is that we have to think about cyclical time and not linear time. And I will show you all the background and what does this mean on charting. So I will not go into the details here. It's just what I will speak about. So I will show you the impacts of these different concepts on time on the domain of technical analysis, because this is what we're all interested if we talk about stock market and movement and analysis. We use technical analysis in different ways, but the impact of these different thinkings in time will be outlined. So, and I think the basic knowledge then, which I want to present and which I have worked on during the last years, is how you can transform any technical indicator from linear time into the cyclic time domain. So I think this is one of the most important things, because you don't need any high sophisticated mathematically supercomputer in the end. I will show you how you can transform any available technical indicator from linear time to the cyclic time domain. So this is the way the transformation works. And the next step is I have done a lot of statistical testing. If we have an outperformance of technical indicators which have been transformed into the cyclic time domain versus the same indicators used in linear time. So this is the reason why I'll present it. So it's not, I will not just present one super algorithm with whatsoever optimization and show you the outcome. I will explain you the background. I will give you the knowledge how to transform, and after that I will give you a lot of statistical test results from the statistical area to prove that the hypothesis I'm outlining here in the beginning is a correct one, and I will prove that with a lot of statistical testing. So that you get confidence that this theory has a lot of value in it. So. And after you've seen all these statistical results, I think you will become I'm sure why I will present this, and then I will outline how to use this to apply forecasting techniques based on cyclic time thinking, and for sure to get the subjective filtering on cyclic time thinking out here. I will show complete mechanical trading systems with code logic, however based on the cyclical time concept. So as said before, it's not the same as using cycles in the linear time domain. So it's not the same work I've shared already everywhere regarding cycles in the linear time domain. This is a different approach because we change the way how we think about movements in the stock market in cyclical time. After that, we will apply the same simple technical indicators which are available today. So the trading systems and forecasting techniques I will present are based on the simple indicators which are available today. So and this is one result. Once you have shifted towards cyclical time, even the simple indicators which are out there can be used to build outstanding profitable trading systems. So there's no need for super mathematical computers after that. So I think, and this is more important if you are able to shift the way how you plot and analysis stock market movements, then even simple mathematical algorithms after that will lead to profitable trading system. This is what I will show you. Just an example here. This is the 10-year bond here plotted on a chart. This is a standard indicator. I won't tell you which indicator used, but in the end, this is a standard technical indicator. The difference here, this one is plotted based on the concept of time is cyclical and placed afterwards in the linear time domain. So cyclical time domain leads to result that we can forecast complete periods and years. So this technical indicator, which is just using a standard indicator placed into the cyclical domain, leads to the effect that we will be able to forecast the movements of each standard technical indicator. So what is important here for sure, these are marked with the yellow dots, that you look at the major tops and lows of these indicator as in standard oversold overbought indicator, and in these areas you would expect the stock market to have a major tops or bottoms, or here the T-bones shown. So and this is just the outcome just marked for easy. So here you see the top, here you see the major low aligned with this top. We expected the major top here, which came in here. Then we expected the major low here during these 3 months, which is exactly this period here. Then the next major top is expected here, which is complete in alignment with this market. Then we have forecasted the down move here into October, which is what applied here. Then the up move here into March of this year, which is exactly where the high was. And then the downward move into the September period, where the down exactly came in here. And the next top was projected here, and the top in the market came in. So you see nicely how the major market moves are already forecasted if you apply the concept of cyclical time. And this, again, this is no super algorithm here. This is just a standard indicator used in the domain of cyclical time thinking, and just plotted forward as we can use the concept of cyclical time. The other thing is also, and I will show you a concept how to do this with any technical indicator out here. So you can plot any technical indicator into the future if you know how to apply the concept of time is cyclical. This is the outcome. In addition, I will show you a complete mechanical trading system, which is mainly based on just trading each each movement here on this indicator. So you go long if the indicator moves up, and go short if it moves down. This is the basic concept, so no outstanding mathematical concept. And in the end, you will see plotted this year for the last 10 years. This is the blue one is the Standard & Poor's index plotted for this period, and the red line is the equity curve of this trading system here. You can see, I think you won't find any better or more profitable trading system which fits to this up moving line fit, which is the ideal equity curve you can think about, with very low deviations from this line here. So it's following this line very closely, and in the end, perhaps it sounds a little bit strange, but it's nothing more than trading a simple indicator and shifting long to short positions. So we are 100% in the market with this system. We're just following a standard technical indicator where we trade the ups and downs of this indicator. The only way, the only thing what we did, we transferred this standard indicator from the linear time domain in the cyclical time domain. And once we did this, it's not only that we can trade this indicator profitable, it's the other effect is that all trades are known in advance. So yeah, I don't know how to come up with a more easier trading system which gives you all trades in advance, and which is based on simple mathematical calculations, which we have already by the technical indicators. So this is this is where perhaps yeah, the next area of research may be more focused, because all researchers and all experts are searching for the super algorithm in the area of linear thinking for time. So, and I will show you, if you change the concepts towards thinking that time is cyclical, and then use the standard indicators we have already with simple math, you will be able to transfer almost every standard indicator into a profitable trading system by presenting all trades in advance. So this is my topic. In the end, I will show you some strategies from my private trading on intraday time frames after that. So, but to give you a general idea, so this will be my subject, and from the basic concepts over in-depth statistical testing on these results, which you have to use if you want to have concrete research and research results. You need to do statistical testing. I will show you all outcomes of these statistical tests, and in the end, it's not only that that you will be able to build the forecasting techniques. For sure, you get the trading system. What I showed you the equity curve about. So. Yeah, if you're interested about the concept of time is cyclical, not linear, then I would love to see you in London. Until that, you are invited to now switch over to Google and just search for the terms of time is cyclical. You will find a lot of mind-provoking theses from different experts, Einstein, Newton, Kant, Hawking, from different areas of science out there. So I think you will get an idea of what I try to speak about here just in these short minutes, if you make yourself familiar with the different theories of time, and just think about why no one is questioning these different theories in the area of technical analysis. So, and I want to do this with you together in London in February. So if you love this topic, you're invited to show up in London. Thanks, and see you there.